think we're out of shit to do.
We do have something to do at 21 o'clock. Okay, to working fire. Okay. See if there's somewhere else we can go. See how far out
So
we are allowed to go.
I have a question.
Shoot.
I have a question. You've said this game is 5 days long,
Yes.
so you can just fuck yourself over, right?
No, they have guardrails.
Huh.
There are ways to prevent disaster.
It's like,
You
oh,
see
I
a Cimarron street
went and
vendor
talked to
surrounded
everyone
by a
except who I
motley
needed to
assemblage
talk
of
to.
others. When he realizes you're looking,
Yeah, there are ways they
his
funnel
face
you
breaks
into
a wide,
making
welcoming
sure you do
grin.
at least enough to keep progressing. It's really hard to fuck things up so early that you can't. I don't know if it's possible to fuck things up so early that you just can't recover. Period.
The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Something I also meant to talk about earlier and didn't relate really. Is the devs talked about their dialogue structure and how it works. You've probably noticed how like small each paragraph of text is as we're talking. Yeah. This dialogue system is modeled off of Twitter. Because they realized that small, snappy, bite-sized paragraphs draw your attention more than large blocks of text you'd see in like a Fallout or a Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 or a Planescape. So they did the work to make sure that that all of their text is broken up into things that could be read pretty quickly individually. That are like tweet-sized blocks of text.
All right.
Happy shopping, officer.
You'll also understand that's why like this column is framed the way it is, because it looks kind of like a Twitter feed almost. And that's intentional.
Uh-huh.
Everything's cool. The goods are cool. The customers are cool. The place is cool. And one more thing, officer.
From out on the bay, a cool wind gathers. It sweeps into the city, tugging at the textiles hanging around the stand. Some distance away, the sound of a tin can clattering across the street can be heard.
You're very cool.
You feel a twitch in your index fingers. There's a finger shootout brewing.
Whip him out!
Don't shoot, officer. Have we got an arrest here or just a shakedown?
Even better. It's like a shakedown, but somehow legal. This is civil asset forfeiture.
Even better. It's civil asset forfeiture.
Oh, you're threatening my inviolable property rights. Good joke, officer. You're very funny. You know that?
Yeah, fine. This is civil forfeiture. Might ask some
Then
questions.
fire away, officer.
Give me money.
Start with a little compliment, then work your way up from there. This is about business, remember.
Hey, you seem like you're a really successful entrepreneur. Would you like to support a member of the local police force?
Oh, okay. But why, officer?
As an investment.
An investment? What kind of investment?
An investment in me, a highly experimental human being. My risk-reward ratio is insane. No. I'm a policeman. I have investment as a good relationship with the RCM.
I hear you, officer. What kind of a sum are we talking about here?
10 real.
Sounds like a fair deal all around.
Somewhere, not so distant, Officer Chad Tilbrook refuses a bribe from a local hood. He doesn't know you've just made his job, and the job of all honest cops, a little bit harder.
What kind of stuff are you selling here?
Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom.
Where'd you get those comfy pants?
I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sauces, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers, all extremely cool and above board.
Do you have a permit to sell all that?
Good joke, officer. Here we don't have permits, just economic freedom.
You glance around the decrepit buildings, the miserable weather, the sidewalks strewn with sunflower seeds and a dust-choked air.
It's beautiful. Beautiful freedom.
Wait, do you realize you don't need a single permit to set up a shop?
That's right. No permits, no bureaucracy. That's why this city and its law officials are so cool.
Wait, but what am I doing here if there are no permits?
My man, officer, you make all this possible. Without you, this climate would be extremely bad for business. You're part of the gossamer state.
Gossamer is a fine, filmy substance consisting of cobwebs spun by small spiders, seen especially in autumn. It's safe to say he's referring to the near absence of regulations.
So then I'm protecting a state of lawlessness. I'm not an officer of law, I'm an officer of common anarchy.
Yeah, that's the main thing about you. Freedom is great. It's what lets independent entrepreneurs like me sell quality goods at competitive prices.
Is there a discount for cool officers like me?
No need for discounts at ceilings, officer. Everything's already on sale.
But did he first mark them up 100%, just so that he could put them on sale?
Are those things really on sale? Did you jack up the prices in the first place?
My man, you know how the game is played. You and me, we should work together. What do you think? Shake things up? Anything for you.
These food packages you're selling have humanitarian aid written on them. How come?
You mean these delicious pre-packaged shelf-stable meal kits? Really easy to cook, no hassle, really cheap too. Buy some, try them out.
No hassle. There's a little of a hassle here, it appears. A moral hassle.
Doesn't that beat the idea of humanitarian aid? It's supposed to be free. That's what makes it humanitarian.
It is. Practically free. Yours for 5 cents a piece. Rock that tuna. Why not some macaroni too?
I think one said not for resale on the packaging.
No problem here, officer. I get all this from one of my suppliers. An extremely reputable guy.
Wait. Humanex. Humanitarian aid.
Does your supplier drive that Humanex lorry over there?
What?
A convincing performance. Bravo.
Look, officer. I'm just a retailer. You'd have to talk to my
The
supplier. and
racist
go
lorry
question
driver,
about the supply chain.
Andre.
That's how the game works.
We need to talk to him.
He's giving the guy humanitarian aid to sell.
We need to go talk to him immediately.
It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all...
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago in the Samaran Isola.
You're from the Apricot Suzerainty, aren't right?
Apricot Suzerainty calls to mind an era when the Seaguy archipelago was colonized by Revachol. It's a bit of a slur, in other words.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say you're from...
Very cool. I admire your awareness of our intertwined histories. It's super nice of you to apologize for colonialism. But the Apricot Suzerainty is a shithole. That's why I left.
Right, but isn't it only shithole because of Revachol?
If you say so, officer. I don't worry too much about politics. I'm an entrepreneur, you know. Whatever's good for business is good for me.
I'll look around then.
Talk to the racist asshole right now.
Yeah, we're gonna... I have some words for this man. I have some big words. The best words. The biggest words. The greatest words. There are no other words for this racist lorry driver.
Nothing bad can happen, only good happen.
Exactly!
Looking for something, Runt? Come to tell me to... Oh, not
Come
much
on,
anymore.
game.
I'm here to pick up some cargo, but... apples.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had...
Look, as detective. I come from a long line of lorrymen. Oh, I'm here to pick up a load of fucking apples, man. Just regular, Koiko picked apples.
Koiko may be another derogative. For a person from Grad, you think?
Yep, it's one of their main exports. They grow him down South Yekokata.
In fact, Yekokata is a desolate wasteland whose name literally translates to Zone of Ecological Catastrophe. It features no scenic vistas and supports virtually no plant or animal life.
Yeah? Says who?
It's literally the name, Zone of Ecological Catastrophe.
Then, I guess they grow apples somewhere else. You can never really tell with those koikos. They're everywhere, except their own homes.
You keep saying Koikos. What's that actually mean?
You know, Gradniks, Gradvolk, the degenerates from God.
But why the word?
Cause that's what they're all called. Koiko Pichik, Loslav Koiko, Koikovic someone. Low self-esteem, those guys have. Mind you, they look Occidental, but they're not really like us.
Oh, an ethnic slur.
Hey, if the name and description fit by the very grace of nature, who am I to say otherwise?
Can I see the apple? Oh, wait, we have some thoughts we could think of. Let's think about finger pistols. So, can I see the apples?
Did you miss the part where I said they aren't here yet? Besides, even if I did have some, I wouldn't go putting my nose in there.
Relax. You've got all you can get here. He probably doesn't even know what he's hauling, even if it is something unsavory. So he'd remain
Oh yeah, they're a big deal. My great-grandfather was a carter, had a royal license and everything. We've tried to hold on to our privileges.
What's a carter?
Someone with a cart. What did you think it was? That's how deep into history our thing reaches.
So he
Before
was
machines.
A garbage man?
Not at all. We're part of a guild and everything, huh? It's very ancient, very prestigious.
Like a union.
Hell no. It's a guild. Invitation only. Unions work for the rich fucks. They're basically the same. Been trying to fuck us out of our heritage in the name of profit, but you can't replace experience. Trusting street thugs with their goods is going to fuck them right up the ass. Mark my words. Generations of practice ain't no laughing matter.
What if we investigate the lorry one more time?
Yeah.
I want to see if there's something there.
a lorry stuck in the traffic jam. The windows are clear. Fumes of heavy fuel oil waft over you, making your eyes sting.
Nothing. Unfortunate.
A Stars
Wait,
Riker, one
what
of the
about a
finest
trailer?
Zhimsk-made motor carriages ever. An oldie, but a goldie.
Who drives these?
Not many people outside of Grad, and Revachol West too, it appears. Bulky frame, heavy, hardy, looks like a tractor.
Hold up, is this a tractor?
Yes, built like a tractor, and used like one too in the Zemsk countryside. Take note of the 8-antler emblem, the symbol of the Stars Ryko, proudly born to honor its humble roots.
What a beautiful motor carriage. I want to know more.
Glad to share. The value of the motor carriage has been seriously diminished by its color. All Stars Rykos are baby blue by default. The paint would be considered unforgivable to collectors. Zephyr blue was also the color Sigismund the Great used for his banners. Strange. This is really all you know about the Stars Ryko and ancient Zhimsk rulers.
You were about to say something?
Look in the trailer of the lorry. See the no. Not there, left. That thing. The mouse cursor was just over it.
There is nothing here. See, when I hit the tab, if it's not glowing, I can't interact with it.
Ah, hell.
A Stars Ryko, one of an old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if, even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
In what way?
Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy. During the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola.
How did he manage to blow through the entire national treasury?
Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices. He called it the Sol Aurum. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
The man certainly knew how to live.
A deplorable farce. No wonder everything went to shit.
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
What?
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry, he was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy. Not just any nose candy, though. We're talking Royal Philippian Blow, allegedly twice as potent as the stuff you find nowadays, and purple. Philippian cocaine was purple.
So he was addicted to a nose candy, a bloated druggie.
That's what the revolutionaries said 150 years later, right before they emptied out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains in the Insulindian Bay.
This is a lot to process.
His Majesty's courtiers said it helped him connect with the higher realms.
So what's nose candy?
Cocaine.
Wait, no. Click one a bunch.
Cocaine. Cocaine.
Faster.
Cocaine. Cocaine. Cocaine.
There we go.
Cocaine. Beneath the cold
Thank
waters
you.
of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum, a group of marble pleurons still surround the king's vandalized tomb. A deathly cold wind sweeps up candy wrappers and old newspapers.
What happened to the statue?
The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn-of-the-century revolution, when Martinez was leveled. Most historians think the coalition's hasty landing may have ultimately saved the statue. If the communards had more time, they would have reduced it up to even finer pieces.
Who restored it?
Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals,
Assholes. Got it.
designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city.
It's ironic, Andre. That makes it cool, right?
The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
That's such a bad idea.
People in Martinez tend to agree, as do many prominent art critics and thought leaders with more nuanced social awareness than the young ironists. Those critics might have it wrong, though. There's more to it than just ironism, but you can't say what precisely. Perhaps this art mystery will be solved at a later time. Philip III, the squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death. Not that he ever did in life either.
All right, let's see if we can explore something further south of here. Oh, you know, with Kim gone, I might be able to talk to this lady, actually.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on
Or
the
not. Gotta go all the way around. It is kind of impressive they made the entire game like is not very large in terms of geography. Like, this map is small. But it's as big as it needs to be, honestly. Yeah, see, the issue is that a lot of what we need to do is past here. And until that gate is up and running, we can't do shit.
It kind of sucks that you can just be like, well, gotta wait to do other
A
stuff, I
couple of
guess.
indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. You grab the handle and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the contact pins, you hear a loud clunk. Then,
Secret task complete. Close the water lock on Wednesday.
the water lock starts moving.
Hang on. Wait for it. Wait. Hold on. All right, we're good.
It connects. Hey, look! I made a bridge.
All right, where's it take us?
To the other side of town. Oh, hey, drugs.
A jam rock sounds tasty. I don't know why.
Feels like it seems like
That's-
a promotional milkshake you'd find at McDonald's.
No, what it really seems like is somebody saw the word Jellystone and said, what if it was called Jam Rock?
You know, I could see that.
Great news. The boat is big enough for a grown man like you to fit underneath it in a supine position.
Wait, what are we doing under there?
I don't know. Sleeping? What do people do under boats? This is merely a measurement from your visual cortex. Do with it what you want. The elements
I
are
guess we
rough
could
around
sleep
here.
there if we couldn't
I
afford
don't
the
know
hotel.
about this.
Great news then, I do need somewhere cozy.
No, wait. Sorry. My bad. There's a rotten dog carcass under there, and old fish too. You wouldn't fit next to the mummified canine's mausoleum. Damn dog, taking up all your space. The fish smell is too rank too, though. You have a home somewhere. All cops do. When this is done, you can return. Just finish the case, and you'll probably have somewhere to go. Hopefully.
Oh, look, there's a little shack over here.
It's only a red chair. Just a red chair in an empty shack, with what looked like a dusty bow tie on the shelf. Nothing to see here, right?
Yeah, just to start it.
Hold on.
Oh, don't do this to your necktie. I'm gonna be so pissed. Don't do this.
But it gives me +2 to drama.
You know what? It is a horrific necktie. Just fuck it over.
Yeah! Can we see?
I once heard somebody say you should never trust a person wearing a bow tie.
I mean,
You know why?
because Tucker Carlson wears a bow tie?
You see, the normal necktie points down to the penis, whereas the bow tie just points to the ears.
I
One's
guess.
more honest. One is more honest than the other.
Hmm. Who are these people? Oh, like you gotta go around. See what else is over here.
Also, have you ever met somebody wearing a bow tie? Most of them are just.
Nerds?
I was gonna say people that love NPR and are liberal assholes, but okay.
Am I incorrect or?
They're a kind of nerd that is not.
No, they're bad. They're bad nerds. They're the bad ones. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Kind of person that'd be like, oh, I love reading Ezra Klein.
I was thinking about his fucking interview with Ta-Nehisi Coates. That was Ezra Klein's a fucking idiot.
I mean, I knew that before.
Yes, but like he's usually better at talking. No, he's not. I'm lying.
You see, he wrote that one thing that was like, yeah, Charlie Kirk did everything right. He's one of those liberals that wants to preemptively kowtow to people and not gain anything from it. So he's just a dumbass.
He's the one they listen to is the annoying part.
Yeah, but no one that no one that matters to me listens to him.
Unfortunately, there are people that matter to you that are in power.
I know.
Oh wait, it's a motor carriage.
A banged-up motor carriage lies half-submerged in the icy water, slowly sinking into the Insulindian Ocean.
The last thing we do,
Only
I
the
think.
cabin top, rear wheels, and the engine remain. It must be cold and lonely down there, in the icy water. The seawater has already started to corrode the metalworks.
Carriage in the sea, where did this come from?
The motor carriage sits in the salty ocean water, cold and sad, and doesn't provide
Aww.
an immediate answer.
I should investigate.
A seagull takes off from the half-submerged machine. It's almost like the bird is acknowledging your decision. You get a sudden sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark, cold water. Why the doom and gloom? It's just a sunken motor carriage. Some motor carriages are bound to end up in the sea.
What is the make of this MC? Can I see the logo?
The logo is too deep in the murky water. You can't make it out, but you do see a monkfish float by.
Run your hand over the cold metal.
The motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out would require a team of specialists. A single day in the salty seawater would ruin most vehicles, but this one looks worn even in places the salt water hasn't touched it. Rust, moss, and sea life have already claimed it for themselves and initiated a slow decomposition process.
How long has it been here?
The accident couldn't have happened too long ago. The ice hasn't closed up around the vehicle, so the crash must have happened last Saturday or Sunday. The estimate is correct. The incident probably occurred on Sunday evening.
What should I do?
Although the sunken motor carriage is probably flattered by you addressing it, it does not supply an answer. Wait for the low tide. Then you should be able to access the cabin. As you sit down in the old rusty playground, the world around you becomes very silent. The hinges creak under your weight, dangerously so. Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above.
No, we're gonna actually save this because I want Kim to be here for.
Oh, this is load. This is load. This is load.
I know. Oh shit, we haven't saved in a hot minute.
It's impossible to say if it's happening, if the water is receding. All you feel is a lot of time going by. The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed. Looks like this might take a while. Time to present a good topic for discussion.
What are the people in the city behind me are doing?
Dreaming, drinking, fucking, fighting, trying to improve their lives, wishing for a better tomorrow. In a little alley next to Boogie Street, a man in stained overalls steps out of a workshop for a cigarette. His hands are bruised and soaked with motor oil and dirt. He breathes smoke out of his nostrils and closes his eyes. The next 5 minutes are his, and his alone.
Ty is taking its sweet time.
It's unclear whether the sunken vehicle agrees or not, but merely uttering these words gives you the illusion of time speeding up. Just like how the crazy daredevil piloting that vehicle must have accelerated into the sea. What a clumsy wuss. Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
It's taking a long time.
Yes, it is.
If only we
Feels
had a
as the city
phantom
behind you grows
cigar.
silent in the waiting. Seems like an eternity has passed. A dim light scatters from the cloud cover
Whoa.
above the city. In it, you can see the blue and white motor carriage slowly appear from the water, centimeter by centimeter, as it's a Caprice 40, a workhorse of the motor park, favored by the working men, government offices, firefighters, I guess, maybe animal control people. You know, those kind of people.
Is there a number on the side?
Yes, Harry. It's the number 41, the number of our precinct. I hoped you would come back for me.
Even though the carriage is mine. Literally anyone could have driven into the sea.
Come on, Harry. There's nowhere to run. It's just you and me, old friend.
Oh god, no.
I'm so sorry, Harry. A massive pit opens up in your stomach, and the most terrible feeling comes over you. You feel like you're about to faint and fall off the swing. Your hands get clammy, and the air tastes sour to breathe. Oh God, Harry. Oh God, Harry. What did you do? No. Just nope. Say no to this, Harry.
Oh god, it is mine! I drove my car into the sea!
Yes, Harry, you did.
No.
The sooner you accept it, the sooner you can move on.
The badge, the gun, and now this?
Keep moving. You're a shark. You stop, you die.
How do we get you out?
We don't. It's sunken too deep.
They're not gonna take me back after this, are they?
After losing every single thing you were entrusted with, I wouldn't hold my breath.
I can fix it.
No, you can't. The damage is too extensive.
You be able to in pursuit of someone?
You are not.
Well, at least I can see what's in there now.
An aggressive-looking
You drunken
seagull lands on the swing
dumbass.
set and stares at you with a murderous look. You really need to keep moving.
Let's finish our thoughts.
Finger pistol.
You drunken
9mm.
asshole.
Snap, snap, baby. Turns out guns aren't that much for protecting as they are for attacking people. If you want to protect people, really work for them, you have to whip out your signature dual 9mm Villiers finger pistols. Who needs real guns anyway? That conversation you just had? It would have gone better had you snapped those bad boys at them. Note, 9mm dual finger pistols do not count for an actual weapon in a gunfight.
Empty hand slots give +1 suggestion.
The precarious world. How not to lose. It is impossible not to. The world is balanced on the edge of a knife. It's a game of frayed nerves. You're pushed on by numbers and punitive measures, pain, rejection, and unpaid bills. You can either play, or you can crawl under a boat and waste away. Turn into salt, or a flock of seagulls. Your enemies would love that. Or you can fight. The only way to load the dice is to keep on fighting.
All right, let's see what's in that car.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's...
It's our jacket. And our badge!
No fucking way.
A police badge on which you see the photo of a man. You. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
I found my badge.
The man in the photo looks at you solemnly.
The badge.
Encased between two durable plastic sheets is a bluish card with lines of information and a watermark in the shape of the street grid of Revachol West. You see a photo, a name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue, and in the lower right corner, your precinct.
Look at the photo.
The man keeps winking at you with his green-gray eyes. The photo is old, no doubt about that, but the badge is new. You used an old photo for a new badge. Good choice. A newer photo would look different.
How old?
8, maybe 10 years. The guy in the picture is rather good-looking. He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns.
And he's winking. Why?
What do you think? His face is already contorted by the expression, although it looks less grotesque on him than it did on you. It looks like you had quite the charming face way back then. Your hair is brown and slightly curly. Your eyes seem more clear somehow. The lack of alcohol swelling is a bonus, though there's a pinch of that in your cheeks already. Don't be fooled. The bad times have already begun. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and a shining watermark.
Name. Harrier Dubois.
This document confirms it. Harrier Dubois, i.e., Harry is really your name.
Rank. Lieutenant 2JFR.
That's what it says on the badge. No more information is provided. You should look at the badge when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is around. He could help you make sense of all this. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and a shining watermark.
Serial.
Revachol, Jamrock, Precinct 41. You don't remember what the numbers in the middle mean.
Dated precinct, date of issue, 7th of November 50.
The badge was issued roughly 4 months ago. A new document is given to you as part of a promotion, or when you lose the old one. The number shows that this badge belongs to an officer of the 41st Precinct. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and a shining watermark.
All right. So, something interesting before we hop off. Normally, when you do this, Lieutenant Kitsuragi is here. And so, you have this very touching scene where the two of you are sitting on the swing for hours together, just having a conversation with each other. So I like that with him gone. This changes from like a touching scene between two adults to like having a childlike moment into a very somber and depressing meditation upon like Harry and his mortality. Interesting how like that one change really affects the entire scene. Just removing Kim from it entirely.
Yeah, I think today would have been better if Kim was around.
Yeah. That... You know, the funny thing is my first playthrough, I didn't arrest Clausier. Not because I didn't think she was sketchy, because I don't want to send Kim away for the entire day. I wanted to have him with me. But it's okay. These different choices, different playthrough, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it is interesting, like, how different this scene is with his absence. For now, that was not the end of day 3, but close to the end of day 3 in our investigation.
It's time to go eat a tasty jam rock.
Have a good night, Andre. Have a good night, audience. Take care, and we will see you next week.
Eat your tasty jam rock.
And stay safe.